Okay. I took the trade but couldn't take the complete 40 pips. Don't worry. Yeah, it happened really fast. It was even more harder for me, man, because I wrote in the group and stuff like that, but nothing. I still think that maybe the price will continue to fall because this is part of the manipulations. Let me join TikTok also. It was just like flash. Yeah, these are the manipulations that happen on the chart. Now let me explain what just have happened. This is gold on 5 minutes. First, the news about the gold, about the dollar, excuse me, were all negative. So everyone expected that the price of the gold will fly high. I also watched some live sessions now where everyone entered buy positions with huge lot sizes, and now they are pretty much fucked up at this moment. So what have happened here? First, the price reached a 15-minute order block. You can see it here. It is a zone. If we put some volumes here, yeah. No, let me adjust it. Okay, I need to adjust it, but if I adjust it on 5 minutes, the price just reached the volumes and started to go down. I didn't enter here because it was too early from the news, and I was like, perhaps there is a possibility that the price made the manipulations, of course. So I told everyone in the group, I will show you. Wait a little bit. After that, I told them that here there was an order block down here, but the price breaks it. So I thought that probably on 1 minute, if I go to 1 minute, I will see the exact thing that I want to see. This is from the manipulations during news. So you can see the price got in the order block, goes breaking all the previous bottoms, returns like a entry, like a second entry. This is called entry with a confirmation, because the price get a rejection first time from the order block, then breaks all the previous tops of the previous bottoms, excuse me, creating a new order block, reaching the order block, and started to collide hardly. So now the whole profit, our first take profit was on 37, second one was on 33, but I'm not sure what will happen now. So guys, if you want, the people from the inner circle, of course, if you want, collect all the profit, because now the price may return and continue to fulfill the initial movement, which may be up, because the news were very very negative for the dollar. So if you want, you can close the whole trade. We collected, let me check, 35 pips, not more, not much, but I'm still in the trade. I'm still at almost 20 pips on profit, so we'll see what eventually will happen. Have in mind that if the price continues and breaks this trend line, we will probably see it falling very hard. If not, we have to wait to see a breakout on this trend line for entering buys. For now, it's very risky, so we're going to see what will happen. Can't hear your voice. Should I buy again? Man, we were selling. So guys, today the day is very good. We are 100 pips on profit and it's still continuing now to fall down. It is near the take profit one. Let me just 40. So I made a little bit late entrance because I'm already on break even, because I want to see the confirmation, because as I told you, it's still from the news and it's a little bit risky. So guys, today things happens really fast. Now when the market gets a balance, about probably more 30 minutes more, we'll see what the direction will be. But before that, let me make one quick analysis on the whole situation. For now guys, the price is getting rejected from this trend line on 4 hour. It's still not the best rejection, but probably it will get rejected because GXY broke this trend line and is now pushing up, so it probably will push a little bit more. On 1 hour, let me erase some of this stuff here. Yeah, we're still in the order book. If you look it on 15 minutes, there is where the price to fall, and if it falls and breaks this bottom, it will continue to go down. So for now we're waiting to see what will eventually happen. As I told you, we are already in a trade, so guys, I don't know whether for now we will have other good setup, because I want to see the price return to the trend line and to see what will happen from here. But today was very good day guys, very good days. More than 100 pips already booked, already taken. Let me close, because the truth is that I didn't manage to close a position. So very good day, classical manipulations guys. First, the price gets rejected, creating an order book. The price breaks this previous bottom here, returns, check the order book. It was not order book, but like a demand zone. And let me show you on 5 minutes if we catch this whole here. You can see the price reached the area, the volumes, and started to collapse, creating on 1 minute, as it is called, an entry with the confirmation. This means the last bullish candle. Here I didn't put a pending order because I wanted to see a rejection, because the price were very bearish for the US dollar. Eventually that means that the gold will fly up, but in this case it still could be the case. Have it in mind. That's why I told you guys from the inner circle, if you want to collect profits, because there is still possibility that the price breaks the trend line and continue to go up. No matter that, you can see what a good rejection the dollar is facing. So probably no matter the news, the dollar is still trying to be pushed up. Hello guys, glad to see you here. I hope you like what I'm doing today. I was busy in the morning, so I couldn't manage to enter live, but we have an insanely good trade. It actually was very intense trade with the inner circle, because the price didn't reach the stop loss for 5-6 pips or something like that, probably less than that, 3-4 pips, and collect the whole profit. After that, I saw here the price made something like head and shoulders, but it was these hours of the day that I thought probably I should wait. And now manipulations, we cut the order book. I already collect 35 pips, not much, but the whole movement is 40-50 pips, so it's pretty good. So now we'll see if this 1 hour candle, because it's still very early, but now, because let me show you something. You can see this candle closes with 2 huge wicks on the both sides. That means that the price is still not ready to, let's say, to decide in which direction it should go. So probably the next 1 hour candle will be our guidance. My camera. Let me make the this camera is making problems. I don't know why. It's not some cheap camera, but it's still making problems. Let me erase it. Okay, it's working, but now it needs to be adjusted. Sorry for that, guys. Okay, I think I'm here. You can see me now, right? Okay, the price started to move in our direction. So guys, I have to tell you that if you were watching other groups, now they, okay, it's early to say it, but they were all buying here, so probably you get stuck with nice losses. So let's see what the price will do on the trend line. and we'll decide what will happen next. As I told you guys, now no matter if you enter this trade or no, we will see how this 1 hour candle will close, and it will probably give us a direction, and we can eventually enter another trade. Because if it closes like red, it will probably reach at least this bottom, or even it will go to this side movement here. So we can have a nice trade. What's your take profit? So my take profit is 2003.33, but I already collect the profit, and I eventually will collect a little bit more now, because as I told you guys, I still think that there is a possibility that the price start to go up, because the news were very bearish for the dollar, and I think that this is manipulation right now, and initially probably I will continue to be in this trade for sell, but I think that if the price reaches the trend line and gets rejected, it will probably make a new upper movement. But let's see, there is still time. Now again is the time, guys, to tell you that I will start a beginner circle where you can in live sessions, of course, you can learn everything that you need to know about Forex from the beginning. What is Forex? How you use leverage? How to find broker? What is PIP? Stuff like that, easy things like that. But this is for absolute beginners. I remind you that. And we will continue to how to draw trend lines, how to find support and resistance areas, probably supply and demand zones, and of course we will go through some strategies. We will talk about money management, we will talk about psychology, and we will end up with how to start, because theory is very good, but when you have to start from somewhere and you're alone, it's it could be a huge difficulty. So now you can see how many rejections, guys. Let's see what is going to happen. Yeah, I will collect some more profit, because I think that this thing goes to hitting the stop loss on break even, but it actually fulfilled the whole profit. So the order book hit the whole profit. The whole profit was, let's say, at 36. I make it on 37 for just to be sure, but it hit the whole take profit. So now it's nothing curious that it might go into other direction, which means that if you want eventually, let me check how the 30-minute candle is. So guys, now it started to form like a buying possibility. Let's wait a little bit, but let me just check. I'm not entering still. It hit my stop loss on the on break even, but if we enter now, you can see, oh, what a rejection on 1 minute. What a rejection. It just hit my stop loss. and started to go down. For now, I'm not going to make any other actions. I already collected 100 pips for today, guys, so yeah. But when I start the, what was the word? I forgot it. And it starts, let me, my wife is calling, let me check. So guys, yeah, for now everything's pretty good. The day is on very good profits. Overview, I told you, you can see now, due to this news, the market starts to make like a choppy market. Choppy market means that the price didn't know in which direction to go. So many wicks on the both sides, many rejections. And we probably should watch it on 1 hour. And as I told you, if this candle also closes with 2 wicks on the both sides, we will look at the next candle, 5 to 6 p.m. and eventually enter a trade then, but only eventually. Now it started to form good, but still I think it's early for entering buy, because you can see the dollar is also pushing, and I think that we should wait. So guys, tell me, did you manage, how is your day going? Did you manage to catch anything today? Okay. And remember, guys, positive with $50, good for you, man. Remember that trading during news is a mistake, guys. Don't do it. Many gurus will tell you that they made insane profits during news, but have today, for example, let me show you. Look, everything's red. Everything's red for the dollar. And you thought, oh, the gold will fly, and you enter here because here the news kick in, and you get a nice 50-60 pips loss. Or you can still be holding, I don't know, but it's, if you're not putting some huge stop losses, it will not bring you anything good. Please type in the group. Yeah, we don't have anything for now. We had a trade, we made 35 pips in the inner circle. Now I told you, probably I will wait still to see this 1 hour candle. If it closes green, I will probably enter a trade, a buy, and we'll wait to see a breakout on this trend line. Today you gave out missed or not missed the trade. We got hope. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, trading is not easy. There are days that are bad. There are days that are good. Initially, the most important thing is money management and long-term thinking, because if you're looking long-term and your risk management is good, there is absolutely nothing that could go wrong in a long time period. Okay. So 4:30. Nothing very much interesting for now. Do you trade US32? No, I traded it a long time ago, but for now I'm not looking at anything beside gold, because as some of you might know, I'm hell of a busy man right now, because I have two children. Also, I have other business, and my time is very valuable asset. So I try to take my time. Also, I am seeing that more people are joining the live sessions, the morning sessions. So probably I will stick to the London session lives, because I can see that probably many people are on work or something like that, and for the New York session, there are 2-3 times less people than in the London session. So probably the more interesting session for you is the London session, which is interesting because I think that most of the times London session is very boring. You can see the New York session is great fun. This is 5-minute time frame, if that is what you're asking. Guys, if you want, I can make some analysis on something, or you can ask me whatever you want. You can see the 30-minute candle closes with 2 weeks. So as I told you, we are going to wait for the 1-hour candle. If the 1-hour candle closes with 2 weeks, probably the next candle, which is 5 to 6, will give us the direction that the market will continue to go. So for now, we are waiting. Again, guys, if it closes with a nice candle, we can probably enter a trade with stop loss under the tail of this candle. It will be probably 50, 60 pips, and we'll see the profit probably to fulfill all this movement. So it will be a nice profit eventually, of course, because this is on 1 hour, but this is too much. So probably we will stick to the previous bottom for now. You can see this swing area here. So again, it is like 100 pips and more, so it will be a good trade. Other way around, if the price closes with the candle down, we have to put the stop above the previous stop in this case. When I give you a signal, you should enter immediately. That's why in the inner circle I post what eventually I'm looking at, so they have the time to be prepared to enter immediately when I post it. Explain liquidity and order book. Join my inner circle. There I have made live sessions and the videos are available to watch. I speak about liquidity, I speak about order books and much more stuff. Analysis gold most in 4 hour and 30 minutes to enter the trade. I choose 5-3 minutes. Is it correct? If it works for you, why not? I analyze the market very simply. I start from daily time frame, go to 4 hour, go through 1 hour, 15 minutes, and I enter trades mostly on 5 minutes. Today we entered this order book on 1 minute and catch 35 pips. So you can see that for now we don't have any direction, so we are here. I'm looking it at 5 minutes just so something happening, because otherwise I have to look it on 1 minute. I erased the last trade here. It was a great success, but I raised it so we can take a look at the chart. Yeah, goat is sideways now. That happens when the news, I told you, the news were all very bad, not bad, but very bearish for the US dollar. But eventually, probably the goat is not ready to fall. Excuse me, the goat is not ready to go up, but we will see about that. But what I'm trying to say, bad news for the dollar, but the goat is not going up. So probably now some huge players on the market are deciding whether what they should do with the price. Probably, I don't know. But if this price, if this news couldn't push the gold to break the trend line, probably we will see some rejection from the trend line and some fall. But let's see. It's early for now. I told you the GXY, I don't know why this trend line is continuing to move, but breaks the trend line. So if the dollar index continue to go up, probably the gold will fall. On day time frame, yeah, we talked about this head and shoulders pattern in the last couple of days, but I told you I'm not pretty sure. Okay, I probably erased it, yeah, but if you watch my previous analysis, you see that the head and shoulders, and now the price is going through the neckline. But I told you I'm not sure that the price will fall to 3000 pips, because on daily time frame, if we should look for the take profit, it should be to 3000 pips, something like that. So I told you I'm not going to enter this head and shoulders because the stop should be 1000 pip. I guess operators are watching your live. I don't know about the live, but the couple of days I had some trades that I really thought that someone is watching me, and every time I enter a trade, they hit the button and the price started to go in the other direction. I had not that the direction was bad, but the price hits my stop 2 or 3 times for just 4 or 5 pips. Even today, the price didn't reach my stop loss for 3-4 pips here. I have to be honest, I already thought that, damn, it will hit my stop loss again for a few pips, because I don't know, I don't like when I send coordinates to then write move stop loss 10 or 20 pips more to the upper side. That's not correct. so I stick with the coordinates, and in this case probably I got lucky, but you can see that the whole direction was right. Probably this is part of manipulations, because I saw the rejection here and I entered the trade, but the price returns. Initially it didn't hit the stop loss and we booked 60, I think that 66 pips I closed. Okay, now the price started to push up. And we'll give it the time. I don't know whether should I wait for something, or I should write it in the group if anything happened. Okay. What you think for short on GBP, GPI, and for long on Ethereum? What do you think about gold till election? I will answer the second question first. I think that before the elections, the gold will probably fall, because I think that they will try to stabilize the dollar to push it up. But we'll see about that. I don't know. British pound to Japanese yen. Let me check it. It looks pretty bullish today. This is weekly. Okay, even worse. This week they're continue to push it up. Let's see daily time frame. Okay, on 4 hours. Yeah, it looks like an impulse and a slow correction, but it's continuing to push up. So if we draw something like that, probably on 1 hour, I think that here we have a very, very good order book. And let me okay, man, listen what I'm going to show you right now, and all the other people in the live also. Look at this one. We have a beautiful order book. The price reached the highest point and made a huge impulse, breaking all the previous. You can see 1, like 2, 3, break all the previous bottoms. And now the price reached this area, and look what it did. The same as the 1 minute order book now on the gold. Here we have something like a demand zone. And probably it is like an entry with confirmation. So probably the price will reach this area. Probably, of course. And will start to fall. Of course, I don't have long observations, but most of the times this happens like that. The price gets rejected from the order book and made on the smaller time frames entry with confirmation, but it may happened like on the gold, just to fulfill the profit to here, which eventually will be not much, but this is British pound to Japanese yen. Also remember that most of the times this British pound to Japanese yen, euro to Japanese yen are in negative correlation with gold. So if they're pushing up, gold should probably fall down. In this case, if the gold is started to push up like it is right now, this guy will probably fall down. Have it in mind. So yeah, that is very quick analysis, but I think that this is good for trade. If you're on the live, you can give it a try, because the stop, even if you enter now, because the difference here is 2-3 pips, stop should be, let's say, 46 pips, and the profit could be at least 100. Of course, the first take profit should be here, about 40 pips. You could move the stop loss to entry, and after that to search for much higher profits. This is British pound to Japanese yen. If you decide the price looks good. Okay, you can see gold started to push really hard. Guys, here I think that we will also have a trade, but the stop should be huge, something like 100 pips. There are still 15 minutes to go, but it started to look very well for buying. And these were the manipulations due to the news. You can see there, push the price down. In this case, we catched a very nice trade. And now, guys, if you decide to buy, you should know that there should be a huge stop. So there is not problem in the stop, but more use proper money management, risk management. No, you should not sell, man. These forms for buying, yeah, absolutely. Because most of the times things works like that. 3 to 4, the candle, how it closes on 1 hour, it pretty much tells us the where the price will go to. In this case, there was a battle between buying and selling, and the next candle you can see is very bullish, so probably the price will continue to go up. You should trade more New York session. Tell us when to enter the sell. We are not going to sell, man. No. I just draw this box to see when eventually the price will get a rejection. But let's see. Let's wait for the whole candle to close and we'll see. Okay, I'm silent because I'm just observing, guys. Okay, this started to go really hard upwards. Guys, I think that we will probably are not going to have a trade because this is already only the candle is 80 pips, so I don't like huge candles like that. We should have very huge stop loss. Eventually we could wait for some retracement and after that to enter a trade, but for now it's too not risky, because I still think that the price will be bullish, but what if the 1 hour candle doesn't break? It might goes down. We'll check it on the smaller time frames. Of course, if it closes under the trend line, it will be a little bit risky again, because DXY is still on a breakout time frame. I'm looking at 1 hour now because I don't think on smaller time frames. But again, if it closes like that, if you use a proper risk management, it could be a nice trade. I will probably not going to post it because I know trade with 120 pips stop loss. I just don't think that. But who am I to judge? I mean, I don't think that it will make a 120 pips in the next 2-3 candles. But let's see. It can also happen something very, very beautiful now. It grabbed the liquidity, and now on 15 minutes, if it closes like a good pin bar. But I more think like this will go up, guys. This will go up because, as I told you, in 1 hour, this is how market works. There were once we were trading on one strategy that was called the golden strategy, and it was just like that. We just observe the candle from 3 to 4 to give us some good straight direction, and we just flow with the volumes and enter a trade. Most of the times it was 50-50 or 100 to 100 stop loss take profit, 1-to-1 risk reward, and the success rate was really good. But I started to focus more on smaller time frames. Also, from some time from now, I started to look the 10-minute time frame, which is really interesting because sometimes it gives me, like today here, on not on every not any other time frame gives me a good entry, but the 10-minute frame, I didn't enter a trade here because I was busy, but the 10-minute time frame gives me a proper entry. So yeah, probably the gold will fly up, and so again, guys, I still think that the price is bullish. The price eventually will continue to go up, but if it not return to some area here, probably. Okay, I think I draw it already on the other chart. If it does not return here, it's not good to enter because the stop should be really, really big, and I don't know how exactly further will the price go. But something like this is possible, and if it happens, it will be good. But as I'm seeing, I'm not super motivated, but this candle, guys, is already 100 pips and more, so guys, let's see what will happen in the last 2-3 minutes, whether the price will see some rejection or it will continue its way on the upper side. Now I'm thinking that probably there was a possibility, but it's too late now. I mean, when I told you how many rejections the price get here, and having in mind that the news were all bearish for the US dollar, we could have tried 130 pip loss, it would have already made 670 pips. Yeah, I'm watching also the fair value gap, but most of the times I don't trade fair value gaps. Okay, I will wait to see when the next 1 hour candle opens what will happen, and we'll decide whether we should continue with this live session. Because guys, I already collect 100 pips today, so I don't think that that I should make some risky trades. Look at this candle. Or it can make just a test of the trend line, we'll see now. But very beautiful candle on 1 hour. No, I'm not entering anything. I'm looking for buy, of course. Not selling right now. Absolutely not selling. As I told you guys, we catched a very nice order book here, but it reached the whole profit. So probably when I saw these rejections, I spoke about these rejections. Probably I should take the risk and enter a buy, but I missed that one. So now, no selling, absolutely no selling, only buying. But probably definitely we should wait for some retracement, for some correction, because only green candles to buy on the highest point, it is absolutely so no selling. We are waiting to buy from here eventually. Let's see whether it will make some pullback or it will just continue to. You can see that DXY is absolutely not moving, so they are just pumping the gold. Now we will make like something like this. Yeah. Okay, guys, for now, I think that I will end the live session, because in this case the gold is pushing up, so we don't have anything good for entering a trade. Absolutely, for now, selling is will be a huge mistake, because even if it makes some correction, probably if it creates some pin bar and we see some volumes, we might enter some short position, but like scalping position, I mean some short 20 pips, 30 pips stop maximum, and to observe for 20, 30, 40 pips and to get out. But absolutely it's for buying. It's for buying, guys. What is below zone price? What do you mean zone below zone price? 373, yeah. Here we have some. We can find a zone here, or this order book, or these guys right here, but this is very far away from now, so this will not happen today, I think. What? You can see, guys, the news came in, the price starts to try to manipulate to go to the downside, but met a huge rejection and continued to go up. Now DXY is falling and the price of the gold starts to lie. Okay, guys, we're still 100 pips on profit for today. Very nice trading day for the, of course, for the inner circle group. Tomorrow, I promise I will enter live in the morning session and we'll try to collect some profits. That was for today, guys. See you tomorrow. We didn't enter the trade in the New York session, but sometimes this happens. We had a very nice order book with the inner circle. And just a second. Join me tomorrow morning, guys, for another live trading session. See you tomorrow. And rather selling, we should have take. Okay, guys, join me tomorrow morning and we will continue with trading. If there is anything, I will write it to you.